Hi, I'm Raquel, and this is Law Librarian Plans. Today, I will be setting up my social media spread for the week of September 22nd. Let's get started. I've chosen the I Love Fall sticker book by Keller Plan to decorate this spread. I absolutely love all of her fall sticker books, and I have, I think, every one of them. Maybe not. I may be missing one or two. I said I wasn't going to buy any more um, seasonal sticker books this year, and I kind of sort of have held on to that. Not quite. I think I may have failed maybe once, but anyway, it doesn't matter. We're gonna keep going. This book is from last year. I don't know if it's still available. I know some of these bigger books that are a little bit more expensive were around longer, but I suspect not because her fall sticker books sell like hotcakes. All right, so now that that's in place, let's get this set up. And I thought I would just go with the very first set that appears in this book, which has pumpkins. We're far away from, well, we're not far away from pumpkin season, but certainly lighting fires around here. I don't know about you, but it is still plenty warm where I live. So I also picked out some washi from Planything, and I just thought I might just put down some washi here to sort of set apart the that top section from the rest of it. It's not necessary, it's just kind of like a little something. Um, and so, and I think today I'm going to stagger my deco and my boxes. Usually I pick one of the two. So if I have layered stuff, I will use layered stuff. But if not, I will either use the whole middle section as a functional section, or I will stagger the boxes, decorative boxes or decorative elements with functional boxes. So today I'm going to actually stagger them because I have full size boxes as well as decorative elements, and I think it's going to get too heavy if I made a whole line of the deco with those boxes. That kind of does that. And there are some of the decorative elements that I mentioned that are in this book. So I have my box of just boxes, or page of boxes, decorative boxes, and some more boxes, and then decorative elements. So I'm going to pick, and I think I want to go with the pumpkin. Well, we'll leave these here. We'll figure those out a little bit later on. So let me move that book out of my way for now and make sure that this is still in frame, since we had a little bit of a hubbub there. Yes, we are. Maybe we can move up a tiny bit like so. All right, so let me start with the decorative boxes. And I think I'm going to use, I love, love, love this gorgeous floral arrangement to start. So I'm going to do that here in this box. And this is a Keller Plan planner. So her decorative elements fit perfectly her verticals. And I will say that when I run out of planners, I am definitely heading over and getting more of her planners. This year I used two of them. I did buy two. The decision about using my stash came much later in the process. These were sold around this time last year, and I bought two different ones. I bought this vertical and I bought a dashboard. This year, Keller Plan actually has a vertical, a dashboard, and a horizontal. And there's, I think, three different designs. There's a kind of muted colors kind of design with purples and blues and so forth. A floral, Brilliant Blooms. I remember that name because I have the Brilliant Blooms. This is the Brilliant Blooms from this year. And then the third one is a seasonal. And you can get, I'm trying to think. I don't think you can get the horizontal in those three. But she also came out with paper packs and cover slash divider sets. So you can literally put it together your own planner. And one of her paper packs is horizontal. And guess what? If you, like me, were bummed out when Happy Planner decided to switch its horizontal to a horizontal with a checklist, hers doesn't have a checklist. So I'm already set for next year, but you can bet that the minute that I run out of my undated planners, and I love, love, love this paper, and I'm kind of, it's crushing me that I'm trying to be good about not buying new stuff, because I would totally buy like all of my planners, my basic planners from her. She's also coming out with other planners. Her budget line is launching soon. I want to say next Friday. Next Friday. That it was just pre-ordered, so next Friday. It's gorge. You just look for it. Trust me. Trust me. Just look for it. All right. So I said I was going to do decorative and stagger with functional boxes. So I'm going to put my functional box here. I spend too much time gushing over Kelva Plan, and it's because I absolutely love what she does. I love her deco. I love her planners. I love her sticker books, etc. I am not an affiliate. I'm small potatoes, but I absolutely love everything she does. So I'm gonna go from this page, and I'm gonna pick this particular deco. I'm kind of sad I've destroyed my sticker book here, but I end up doing that to most of my sticker books, especially the more they get used. So, so the pages are now, the front pages are all now loose. So I'm going to put this pumpkin floral right underneath it because, oh no, it's too big. I should have noticed. Okay, is there another floral, decorative floral that I can use that is small enough? And my page is coming off. Oh, look at that. There's a whole page of florals. Okay. I'm just taking all the pages out because it's much easier that way. So now I have the 5 pages that go with this. Oh, this is from the next one though. With this scheme. I just have them up here. Much easier for me to figure this out. Let's see. Pumpkins. And I hope visually that's not too distracting. So then these are all these jars. That's what I would like. So I think I'm going to go with just a loose kind of floral since I don't have one in a jar that is small enough to fit in the space. So let me do that. And I want to do some further sticker book destruction in about 2 more seconds. I don't have to match it, honestly, and I shouldn't have, but I just kind of like that. So one thing I like to do with these clear pages is that the sticker paper is nice and thin, but it also means that it's much harder to peel off the page. So usually what I do is if I'm going to be using it, I just peel the whole backing, and that makes it so much easier to get the sticker off the page. So I'm going to do that with the that page because I'm definitely going to use it again. I'm probably going to do this also with the pumpkin. Who am I kidding? I'm going to do it with all 3 just because I want all my clear pages to be easy to use. So again, I'm just pulling. When the stickers are big enough, it's not going to bring your sticker off. If you have a lot of small stickers or stickers that have like very detailed edges, like smaller stickers with detailed edges, like for example, letters and stuff like that, it may try to take the sticker off the page, but for the most part, it works really, really well, and it just makes it so much easier to deal. So I just finished a little while ago decorating my catch-all planner, and there's another sweater in that catch-all planner with the maple leaves, so I think I may try to avoid that. So fun fact, my street is off a street called Maple, and I have 2 maple trees on my property, or we have, my husband and I.
One of them is in the back of the house and it's just a standard maple, and the other one is a Japanese maple that lives in the front of the house. And I get to look at that beautiful maple tree every time I'm in my home office slash craft room. All right, so now we need a functional box here. And since we have so much orange, I think I'm gonna move to maybe an olive, this, or whatever this color is. This is not olive. I said olive, I lied. It's actually brown. So we're gonna do brown, and this time I think I want it at the near the bottom, like so. And maybe I'll put something on top of that. I think I may put some pumpkins there. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of the pumpkins with the wheat and the piece of log. Oops, this is moving. Sorry about that. Okay. And see, now no more drama about that. Now I will cut off the edge of this. And yeah, that takes some of the sticker off, but I want to just line it up as best as I can with my sticker also, so I don't have clear over my washi. And then this would be a box or a decorative element. So this time, since I don't want to put a ton of boxes next to each other, that kind of turns me off on my own deco. I just saw what I wanted to include there, and I thought it was this tree, but maybe not. This tree is smaller. Okay, here's a smaller version of the same tree. So we're gonna use this tree. Oh, I love that swing. I'm definitely gonna use that swing. So I'm gonna put this tree here. I'm just trying not to go so heavy with the boxes. I do love the boxes, don't get me wrong. But again, I'm not gonna put a box there. I'm gonna put a box down here. So the next color I want to use, it's Wednesday, so I need a little bigger box. So I'm gonna use this very cute box over here that has a scarecrow. And this is a maroon color. Oops, piece of pet tape from a previous session. Okay, so I'm gonna use this maroon box right here. I'm gonna try to center it as best as I can. And it's still not centered, or it is centered, but it's not straight because I can see a little bit of white on the edge. It's one of the things I love about this planner. Again, if you haven't bought your planner for next year, I urge you to look at Kelva Plan, is that the paper is very, very thick and it's very forgiving with most stickers. Like the stickers will peel off without having to use undo or anything like that, which to me is very attractive because I don't like, I really don't like chemicals, and so I'm avoiding undo like the plague. I haven't bought it yet. I haven't bought it ever. I'm trying to never have to do it. All right, this time I think I'm going to use this lantern with the reddish leaves. There's nothing else that's sort of that maroon color other than there's an umbrella, and there's also apples, which there's two loose apples, and neither of those is kind of like striking my fancy as the deco thing I want to put in this box. So let me see. I want the lantern to actually be straight. So let's put that there like so. Yep, I like it. Now we need a box here, and my options are kind of limited because I have, of the decorative boxes, I kind of like the one with the fireplace, but I really don't want to put the same color next to each other. And I already used the brown on this side of the page, but I haven't used the light orange. So maybe the light orange box with the house would be the one to use there. So let's do that. Whoops. Put that one straight if we possibly can. There we go. And now that's that. And then we'll put a light orange box there. And I can afford to use, I can, not cannot. And in fact, I should. So I will use this box here, this lighter color one that matches. And then what I need to do is I need to lift this because I want it to be in the middle of my box. There we go. Oops. And there we go. Nice. I don't mind it overlapping there a little bit. All right, so we have one side done. Now we have to do the other side. So now box down here, Friday. Friday. I love everything about this. I love everything about this set. I do want to use my swing. So my swing is very wide. Either one of them. So if I use it, I have to do something slightly different, but that's okay. I think we can do this. Yep. All right, so I think the swing is going to go deco. The swing is going to go down here. So let's get that ready for the swing. And I'm actually going to white out this because what I'll end up, no, maybe not. Let me think about it. I started whiting it out because I thought I'd put a double box there, but I'm not sure I do want to do that. So let's prepare the space for the swing here. And we'll create a little montage here. We'll put a few extra stickers to make it kind of a thing. All right, so I said box goes down here. So it is kind of time for that orange again. And that's a Friday. So for Friday. Friday. What do I want to do? Do I want to use a full box? Yeah, why not? I'll use, oh, I really don't want to. I changed my mind so quickly. So I only have one of this size box. So I think what I need to do is I'm going to have to make a box because I don't need a huge box. I just need a smaller. I need that same size box. So we're going to take our sticker and I make sure my scissors are clean. So I'm taking off any last little bit of sticker from any other cutting events. And I am going to cut it right about there. I think that's the correct height. And that's not even remotely close to straight. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now that is straight, and I'm going to place that where I want it. No, I won't. I'm going to put it aside. Then I'm going to cut off the edge of this sticker. And bear with me because I'm going to do it close to my face. Okay, so now I just have an edge. And I should have done it so it overlapped, but I don't really want this to be that big. So put this here. I think that's right. Maybe not, maybe a little bit. Actually, I want this on the bottom, near the bottom. So let's move this here like so. Makes it much easier not trying to center it without the top. Okay. And then I'm just going to put the top of my sticker right there, right exactly on the edge, so that it still kind of sort of looks like one sticker and not two pieces of a sticker. Okay, there we go. So now our sticker is complete. I'm going to put aside that extra piece of sticker. And then, because we're going to have a very large decorative thing here. I like this little can. So the can with watering can with some leaves in it. Cut off part of that edge, put it here. And so I need to figure out what I want here. I could go with another decorative box because I only have two, and if I put it up here, it's not going to be next to this one. But I kind of want to have something else there. And I'm going to look at my decorative elements here. I could do something like that, but that doesn't feel like the right thing. I have pumpkins already. Oh, maybe that one that I was going to use at the beginning. I kind of like that. So I'm going to use that. I already removed it from the page once, so I kind of want to use it so that it's not sitting there partially kind of done. So we're going to do that. I'm going to put it right here. And I'm realizing I have two decorative things next to each other, which is not ideal, but I'm not moving that box. Took me a while to get it down there, so I think we're going to leave it alone. All right, so now we're going to get that swing. And I'm trying to decide, do I want the, I think I want the one with the trees. Yeah, I want the one with the trees. Not, yeah, with the tree trunks, not trees. Because, okay, I have it off the page. Question is, can I fit that and then fit the tree next to it? I might be able to. We'll see. Or I might not. I kind of like that a lot. All right. It's not as big as I thought. Neither one of them is very big. So this would be box and this would be box. Let me think about what goes where. I think this is going to be a big box. This can be a wide box, but the only double wide box I have is orange, and I already have a lot of orange here, so that pretty much has decided for me that that's not what I want to do. I'm also going to remove that white. So I'm going to put a box here, and I'm going to put a box here. So I'm going to go with that brown again and use this one, this last square. I do realize that that kind of limits me what I can do with the rest of this set later on, but I kind of love, well, except I don't love the idea of having pumpkins and more pumpkins and more pumpkins and more pumpkins. Oof. Okay. So I'm going to use one of the red boxes. I have two of the red boxes, this size box left, so I can use one on this side vertically. I think I'm going to use the beige box, which I haven't used yet. So I'm going to use that one from here. And this time, I also want it down here because I'll put something decorative on top. Okay. Oh, very crooked. It's almost imperceptible, I think, for most people, but I can tell immediately. The minute I put it down, I'm like, oh, no, that's not good. And there we go. That's more like it. And then I think I'm going to put the cup of, ooh, I like this. I would put those pumpkin, that little tiny little pumpkin there. It's a pumpkin spice latte. Put a pumpkin spice latte next to it. Let's cut off that edge if we can. Okay. Pumpkin spice latte. Right there. Fabulous. And then last but not least, we could put a box there. Again, I don't think I want to empty. I don't want to get rid of the boxes. I kind of want to keep 3 boxes for a different spread, except I have 4 left. Oh. So I could use a brown box up there. But then I have to use a red box beneath it because that's what I got left of that size. So let me do this first. Like so. And I think I might put an apple underneath it or an apple over it. Maybe an apple. See, a single apple works there because there's not that much room. So I'm going to put this right here. Breaking my usual rule of not, oh, wow, very crooked, of not putting a sticker, putting the boxes in the bottom like that. I don't love that for this particular spread. Okay, let me turn this around. Hopefully this side is not too curled up. Yeah, there we go. Now that's nice and straight. And now I can put an apple on top of it because I think the apple looks good. A single apple. Oops, a small one. All right. Again, cutting that bottom so that the apple kind of sits on top of the box. Okay, that works. I'm getting sticker pieces all over me. And then last but not least, a deco for that space. And I am going to go with a full box. That still leaves me 3 boxes for another spread. So 3 and 3, that's pretty good. All right, so I will use this deco box like so. And yes, it goes over the other one, but that's okay. All right, so that is the decoration here. I feel good about that. So now the next thing I need to do is to quickly put some bullet points on the top. So this is what I'm posting each day. And I haven't decided yet. I'm recording videos for everything this week. I haven't decided yet which ones I'm going to put up. Mostly because I don't know if I want to put them all up. And the reason for that is that when I first set up this channel, I said that I was only going to post about 3 times a week. And that I wasn't sure when I'll be able to post more. And I don't know if I want to get myself into that commitment right now of posting every day. So that's sort of where I'm standing right now. But who knows, if I like the quality of the videos, of all the videos, I might do it. Because I don't always get decent videos out of these sessions. Mostly because I don't edit the videos. And so if the sound is terrible or the visual is terrible or something like that, I usually just scrap it and say, okay, acknowledge and move on, right? All right, so the next thing I need to do, I only need to do 2 more things. I need to put down, I want to use that quote, I come alive in the fall, and I want to decorate here. I think I want to use this floral. It's a little bit big for that corner, but maybe I can I can offset it. That floral will be great in my journal, but I really want to use it here. So I want to use this floral right here, and I'm going to offset it so that it doesn't land on too much on the box next to it, like so. See that little piece of sticker just flying off, trying to ruin my spread. All right, I like that. Okay, I can't see it, so let me flip this upside down. Okay, so get that little piece of sticker out of the way. All right, let's see. Yeah, that works. I like that. That color palette is beautiful. And then I need 1 functional box over here, and I need my quote. So what color functional box do I want? I think I want this one that matches the washi kind of sorta. So let's line this up like so. It also matches the quote. So I come alive in the fall. And I will say that kind of rings true to me. Fall is my favorite season. I don't like summer. I like summer, but I don't like being hot. And so once it starts cooling down, that's when I'm really at my best and my happiest. So let's take a look. I think this is all set. Let's take a peek, see what you see. Oops, and it's a little bit low. I apologize for that. Let's get it right there on the top of the page. So there we have it, folks. If you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.